Hey everybody, it's Paul here again. I'm sitting here with Mike Simba. Michael was a project engineer here at PRS, Research and Development, and Michael and I worked very closely on the computer programs for all of our new neck shapes. And you're going to get to see something in this video that's very cool. In the early days when a neck was done, I would literally hand carve the neck, and we would take a probe and digitize the neck. So each of the wide thin necks, or the, at that time, wide fat necks or regulars were, or DGT necks or whatever, were exactly to what had been hand carved and approved by me or the artist, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then the software came out in which we could do it virtually on the screen and literally make the changes that I would normally hand carve and then put it on the screen and get it right on the screen, and instantly we could cut a neck downstairs without digitizing. It took months out of the process, right? So bring the camera around more. Basically, this is a neck on our screen. Rotate it around. Watch this. You can look from any direction. Turn it upside down, rotate it around. You can do anything you want with it, okay? But if we cut the neck in half, which is how you would know what the neck shape was. Oh, look at that. Just cut it in half and rotate it so that we can see the end of the fretboard. Make it as big as you can, Mike. Make it way bigger. Even bigger. Right, that's too big. There you go, perfect. Now you can see this neck shape. And you can see where the truss rod is. You can see where the inlays are in the fretboard, what percentage of the neck is fretboard. It's all right there. And at that point, at that neck, that's the shape we want. If you come down closer to the nut, if you cut the neck closer to the nut, you'll see how the neck shape is different down at the nut, right? Yeah, go on farther, that's good. Ooh, that's too far. Come back, come back, come back, come back, right there. So it's a little smaller there. You see how the neck shapes change slightly? And go to the other end of the neck, Michael, now. Isn't that cool? This is just as good as it gets in terms of these new computerized tools. Bring it right there. Show them the neck shape there. You can see the neck's wider and a little flatter, right? But so the neck changes as the fretboard gets wider and wider up there. And for us, being able to get these contours around the headstock, being able to get the contours on the heel, being able to get this neck shape, I mean, literally, from here to here should be a dead straight line. Here should be a straight line, but the radiuses is changing as it goes down. Right. And it used to be a hand-carved feel thing where you would measure from here to here, you measure from here to here, you get that right, and then we would have all these jigs that we check the back. But this is new territory. So when this computer program went online, the wide fat neck, we modified it to the place we always wanted it and called it a pattern neck. Pattern is a term that's used in machining. That said, then we had a wide thin one, which is thinner from front to back, and you've got to get the radiuses. We've also got a regular neck, a DGT neck. There's a few other Santana neck. Yeah, I saw a Demiola neck in the programs. What other ones do we have?
I think that's
pretty much it. So, I mean, let's just take the DGT neck. David's got a few different specs on his, different from our pattern and our regular, that he wanted on that, and there's been some confusion in the market that the regular and the DGT were the same, but they're not, and it's just that one came from the other. Actually, you know what happened? He got a regular neck that had been carved a little different, and he always loved it, and we've always gone back to that, and it's in the computer done. So, So how long, Michael, does it take you from the time you have this up on the screen to be able to hand me a carved neck?
I'd say probably 3 to 4 days.
All right, but if there was a fire, how long would it take you?
Probably a day.
A day, and if there was a real fire, I'd get it 6 hours,
You
right?
could do it. Yeah.
Right. That was fun. All right, so that's pretty good, right? I mean, you know, we used to send it off to the digitizer. It took a long time, right? So this is new territory. This computer program and these cutting things are tools. Just like, you know, you had a typewriter or a pad of paper was a tool to write a letter, right? Now you do it on a you're writing emails on computer screen.
Mhm.
You say the same thing. So in the end, it's not really about the tool. It's really about that neck shape and the art of exactly how you want it. And we have sat in here for months tweaking things until it felt just right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you thought I was nuts when we started.
We got a good final result.
We got a good final result. So that's what it is. So when you're buying a PRS guitar, it came from a hand-carved neck. It came from the digitized neck. We put the digitized things up in here and we modified them until they were perfect, and now it's done in the computer. The consistency of the neck shapes is just wonderful at this point. So we're real happy around here with these neck shapes.